general challenges when it comes to dealing with projects, when it comes to dealing with coordination mechanisms, when it comes to dealing with issue around institutionalizing of project and sustainability. I would like you to share some of the challenges you perceive that have happened in the past or that you're facing in the past now and that might happen in the future, so that you will also be providing solutions to it after now. But let's talk about the challenges first you're facing as regards all the multi-tracks, all the stakeholders, beneficiaries, and the project at large.
Yes, we cannot say there are no challenges. You know, it is almost, I can say nationwide today that most of the challenges that we are having may be issue related to funding. Because all these donor agencies, you know, they have to access funds so that they can now split it down to some local organizations for them to implement because of what we call localization. Because of the localization, because as time goes on, they will learn. Some of these challenges is that if we have a delay in funding, if to say now donor organization have a funding, national organization have a funding from donor organization, if there is a delay in certain sending fund to that organization, then maybe in one way or the other we will have some obstacles along the line in delay of payment. Because we have some hard-to-reach areas in Yobe State, whereby the location is very hard to reach. So if there is a delay in funding, so instead of the project will now take them up to 6 months, it will now shift maybe to 8 or 7 months because of this kind of thing. So the challenge sometimes is this, and secondly, as I earlier tell you, sometimes coordination too is a key. Coordination, in terms of coordination, we have a little bit challenge in terms of coordination. You know, we cannot succeed.
That's true.
Because some of the donor agencies, they will come into Yobe, but instead of knocking our own door, for us to know that they came, so that we can now guide them and put them through, if we have these gaps along the line, accessing funds will be a problem today, because we are want to recommend to the government that these are the social agencies, these are the social donors that are maybe they are operating in social area, some in education, some in livelihood. But the issue of funding is a key. And sometimes government, when they came in now, they now assist government because they fill the gap. So that government in preparing its own budget, when they fill the gap, they will find it a bit easier in picking that or taking that money to another location whereby they can implement certain project, so that the donors now will fill that gap. But if there is a delay in getting funding, so there is a problem in one.
There's a particular thing you touched as regards them knocking on the door first and getting information from the institution, like the government. But there has been talks around those other people's issues around maybe the donors might be thinking of going straight sometimes, maybe because of issues of favoritism that might exist, or middlemanship that might make it not get to the expected beneficiary, or people just getting their own people involved. So I think one or two of the people we interview raised such a situation. I don't know if that is a case where the donors are thinking that, oh, maybe one or other people that you're expecting to knock your door are thinking, oh, if you knock your door, it might not get to the people. So what do you have to say as regards that?
At that angle, do you know one thing? This is why it is very important, as I earlier said, that everybody that is coming to the state has to knock our door. Because of these challenges. You know, the major problem is that some of these donors, they will come to Yobe, but they will not come directly to us. They begin to operate. They didn't knock our door. We will not know what they are operating for. Even if they are operating in livelihood or nutrition or whatsoever, we don't know, because we are now trying to see that we want them to come through us, because maybe there are issues like duplication of responsibilities.
Yes,
it's a serious challenge.
reinventing the wheel.
Yes. When you didn't come to us, some will go there operating in livelihood. The same thing, let's say, for instance, when somebody comes to, this is the Damaturu state capital, maybe they will pick Damaturu and say they will go to Kukareta or Kasesa or whatsoever. And at the end of the day, another donor will still come. Instead of making our door, they still came to the same place. Then there is a duplication of responsibilities. So there must be a mix-up in operation. So to avoid this duplication
of effort,
this is what the effort is a serious challenge. This is why we are calling for the donor.
So that means I think this should be prioritized over the affair of